What is going on, everyone? This is NinjaGeek here, and we're bringing you some hardpoint on NUK3TOWN 2025, bringing it back to Nevada, USA, for some good old NUK3TOWN. And what better to talk about NUK3TOWN, because Black Ops 3 is coming out. I know I didn't make a video on this, but you probably heard it already, that NUK3TOWN's coming back to Black Ops 3, going to be called just NUK3TOWN with a 3. No, I mean, it is NUK3TOWN 2065, but it's just going to be called NUK3TOWN. So we'll see how it lives up to the hype, to the standards of what NUK3TOWN is supposed to be. Of course, in my opinion, I don't think that Black Ops 2's NUK3TOWN was good because of simply the gameplay within the style. And look at this, man. Exactly what I'm talking about here on NUK3TOWN. You can't get into a NUK3TOWN match without finding at least one sniper, at least 10 snipers, I'll tell you that. There's more than 10 snipers, even though it's 6v6. That's how many snipers are in this game. But, I wanted to upload this video to talk about some tips and tricks for you. I know this is a 3-year-old game, but I just wanted to talk about some different things because I like to run my favorite best class setups and such. Now, I was going to make a video talking about an LMG that I like using, especially on NUK3TOWN, by the way, but I couldn't find any gameplay footage of that because I just didn't have it on my hard drive, and I didn't really feel like going to play a match, not because I didn't want to, but then because it's like, oh, I gotta, do this, and I just wanted to make this video fast. And this gameplay was entertaining anyway, since it's a hard point, and it's using one of my other favorite class setups, so I'm going to talk about both. But and then we'll probably talk about NUK3TOWN at the end. So this MP7 Class, if you didn't see what it was, you can pause the video at the beginning to get a look at the class setup at which it is. But my favorite gun in this entire game is the MP7, and it's not even just my favorite submachine gun, which it is, but it is my favorite gun in the entire game. And I just love the way it feels, the way it plays. What I run on it is long barrel fast mag. I like the way you can reload faster, and of course you want to run long barrel on this SMG because SMGs need to have that long barrel, especially when trying to combat those snipers at longer ranges. You just want to have that longer range advantage, so that's why I run long barrel. Lots of people probably would rather run extended mags. I mean, you could do what you want, but I prefer fast mag. I mean, you could probably run a primary gunfighter and then put on... Actually, I don't think you could do that in this game. But I prefer the fast mag anyways over that. And, most people would probably prefer... Oh, get out of my face, Knifer. That's another thing. But most people probably would prefer to run a lightweight. But, I mean, especially in these objective game modes, you want to be running Flak Jacket, but even in, like, TDM or Kill Confirmed, I still run Flak Jacket, and I just feel better when I run it. Lightweight is overpowered anyways in this game because of Crackhead Pro and people running around corners with the stupid camera angles that are in this game. But lightweight, definitely is a good perk, but I just prefer Flak Jacket over that, which is why I run it on, like, every one of my classes so far. And then, of course, we have Toughness and Scavenger. So I run perk 2 Greed. Toughness, you just need to have it, of course, everyone knows that. Scavenger, of course, we're going to be getting into Scavenger in a minute because Scavenger is great in this game. The Treyarch does Scavenger right, where you can actually resupply equipment with gun kills. And speaking of equipment, we're going to, well, of course, there's Dexterity, and lightweight Toughness Dexterity is the best, best perks, but I prefer Flak Jacket anyways, like I said. But then, the equipment, obviously C4s. I mean, people are like, oh, C4s are overpowered. And then, there's a counter to it, so it's not overpowered. If you're going up against a sniper, you don't have a counter to it. You used to be able to run Juggernaut in the older Call of Duties. In this game, or, in these newer Call of Duties, there's no cure for, anything against 8-infested snipers. So you're basically on your own, but for C4 there is a cure. You just run the Flak Jacket, like I've been saying, you run Flak Jacket. Perfect solution there for C4. So I love C4s in this game, especially for trying to get those campers out of the corners. I just feel that C4 is necessary because, I mean, the people that camp in this game, or even that boost in this game, like I uploaded in my last video, are just insane. That if you just run C4, they're just basically going to die. I mean, you could toss C4 anywhere, and I'm kind of glad it got a little bit of a nerf in Black Ops 3 where you can't just airburst it, but still, at least C4 is coming back, and I like C4 personally. Once I started using it, I couldn't get out of it. Now, why am I running an EMP grenade? I mean, it's like, oh, you should be running a flashbang or a concussion. Why am I running an EMP grenade? It's simply because of the tack inserts and, of course, other things like the bouncing betties and stuff. But the tack inserts are annoying. I mean, maybe not, you don't see it a lot in this match, but when you get into a match on Nuketown, you got to be prepared to run against some snipers, and they're going to just tack insert all game with abusing the spawns. So, you know, having this EMP grenade, it also gets extra score for you, which will help towards your score streaks, which is why I run it. And that's really my class setup. The kill streaks here, I believe this is a game that I had where I just prestige, so the kill streaks, or the score streaks, I should say, are not to where my liking is. But, you know, you could run whatever you want for the score streaks. That's up to personal preference. Personally, of course, I like to just run, you know, non-lethal, so UAV, counter UAV, VSAT in this game. I feel that that setup is very good for ranking up the score streaks, especially with the EMP grenade that you're going to toss on this class. So yeah, that's really the class setup. But before, I was going to recommend the MK48 silencer, because especially the MK48 just dominates if you're playing Nuketown. MK48 or, you know, any LMG, maybe the LSAT, anything like that will just immediately dominate. If you are having a tough time troubling against snipers and stuff, just put on an MK48 silencer, maybe not even a silencer, but silencer keeps you stealthy off the radar, and you would just dominate. I mean, especially if you're putting on like a dual band scope like the thermal thing. The snipers, I mean, they still have a chance against you, and especially shotgunners. I didn't even mention shotgunners in this game, but shotguns and snipers will always have a chance against you at no matter what. But with an LMG like that with the dual band and you're staying behind and picking people off, I feel, you know, you could probably outgun a lot of those. Like 50% chance they're going to kill you, 50% chance you're going to kill them. So I like that class setup as well. You know, so Nuketown is coming back in Black Ops 3, and what are my thoughts on Nuketown coming back? I like the map in Black Ops 1. I thought the map played very well. It had a very aggressive play style, and I loved using the 74U on that map. It was a great combination to run. But in Black Ops 2, I feel that the gunplay and just, you know, the spawns and the gunplay just completely ruined it in this game. Of course, it's a small map, so the spawns are to be expected, but the gunplay just ruined it because the snipers would just camp in the back of the spawn, and I didn't like that. So hopefully, it returning in Black Ops 3 could be a good thing. Personally, I think that other maps should go in as well, like firing range, which we saw back in Black Ops 2. And other maps from Black Ops 1 should be there, but hey, I mean, Nuketown has been in a classic for all the Treyarch games, so, you know, it is what it is, and that's basically the end of this video. Leave your thoughts below on what you like to run, and actually if you enjoy Nuketown coming back to Black Ops 3, only for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. Sorry to the last generation, but I feel that I guess it wouldn't run well on those systems anyways, and you know, and of course Activision just wants to make more money by people, you know, oh, Nuketown's only going to be on these consoles, these current gen consoles, so, you know, they're going to get people to go over there for that anyways. And yeah, so that's it. I'm NinjaGeek. I'll see you in whatever my next video happens to be. I'm out. Peace.